want to take a minute and talk to you guys today about love. And there's two fundamental or two major differences to what kinds of love you're going to find. I thought about this earlier when I was thinking about what I would tell my son if I could tell him something about love for him to know when he got older, because most of us don't live to see our sons grow old. And I would tell him, there's two different kinds of love, son. There's going to be women in your life that you're attracted to or you feel comfortable with, people that you realize are good people, or they also have things in common with you, common likes, ways that they spend their time. This is kind of a juvenile love. You'll probably find this kind of love early on in life. My first girlfriend was when I was like 10. I'm still falling in love to this very day. But all of my years so far, I've realized that there are varying degrees of how much I like what girl for what reason. There's that kind of love where she's there for you, she takes care of you. That girl who will help pick you up after that bully knocks you down on the playground. That's a beautiful woman. It's a good woman. She's a good person. But, you know, look out for her. Be your friend, love her. The problem with love is once we begin loving each other, the enemy inside of us that chooses to make us hate things, usually it makes us hate ourselves, is going to start making you hate her. And he's going to try to find ways for you to hate her as much as possible so that he can break you and her up. It's the same reason that he's mad at you, because you have this divine connection within yourself, and he wants to break you from that. So this is what you got to do, son. You got to do the best you can to control your emotions and love her the way that she should be loved. What does this mean? This means don't infatuate about other women while you're with her. If you're with her, then love her and love her truly. Try not to do that as much as possible. Try not to do it at all if you can. You'd be a strong man. Try not to lust carnally after other women. That one gets to us all as well. But try not to act on it as much as possible. Lord knows you wouldn't want to be cheated on. A lot of these things that I tell you, like I said, they're morals, they're common sense. A lot of people know these things. But they get to a point in their life where they question whether or not they want to stick with it. Usually it's because someone else hurt you so bad. Because everybody's got their own enemy trying to break them up from you. You're going to have those women. You're going to have the kind of women that, man, I've been through relationships where I was very attracted to a woman and she just wasn't the right woman for me at all, son, but I was so carnally attracted to her that I decided to engage myself in a relationship. You end up paying the price for it. Believe me, nothing in this world comes without a price. Let's see, there's also the women. This is a tough one. You're going to come across women, and I've only come across one so far in my life. Two actually. I think two maybe, but I was so young the first time, I didn't realize what it was. So I didn't engage into any relationship with her at all other than friendship. But you're going to meet women from time to time. No, you're going to meet one woman. You're going to meet one woman that's going to jump out at you. Probably the first time that you speak. I got a little jolt the first time that I saw my one. As far as I know in life so far, she's been the only one. As soon as I saw her, there was a jolt, but I didn't recognize what it was. I confused it with surprise. when I first spoke with her, that's when I actually realized that I had this divine connection with her, something of a soulmate. I think hopefully you'll get to meet one of those. I'm sure you will. God doesn't make us walk this reality alone. We do have soulmates. But this one you'll be so attracted to, and you won't even realize why usually. Carnally, she's very satisfying. Visually, she's very satisfying. Emotionally, she's very satisfying. Intellectually, she's very satisfying. But there's also this spiritual connection that you can't really grasp or pinpoint that makes you attracted to them. And that's a soulmate. That's somebody who I believe has gone through it with you many times. And you've been there for them and they've been there for you. You realize that this is a trustworthy person. Someone that you can trust in. Someone that has the possibility and potential to truly love you. You're going to come across those from time to time as well. Make sure you grasp that and use that knowledge to the best of your ability. And I hope it helps you along the way. Try to make the right decisions. Don't give up on one love for another. Even if it is a soulmate, you can grind it out as friends and prolong. Alright, have a good day. I'm glad I talked to you. This has been Jeremy, LCD, JeremyTragic. Have a good night.